All right, I just want to apologize for letting the madman uh, get the best of me. And you know what? Like I said before, it ain't my business. It ain't my troubles. Uh, I'm not running this country, so it's not my troubles what happened. And I'm sorry for getting so deeply involved in this and caring. It's not my thing to care. Uh, about this situation. It ain't my problem. So, my apologies to YouTube and YouTube world for letting my temper get to me. Um, but this is no joking matter of what we're dealing with. People don't know the seriousness of this situation that we are dealing with in our country. We actually have people that are saying they have proof that Joe Biden and his son were involved in illegal activities with Russia and other countries. We actually got people saying they have information and proof that Donald Trump was doing illegal things. This is a serious problem in our country. It is no wonder why we are suffering. Apologies. Really, my apologies for getting so attached to a world that I don't belong to. It ain't my problem. I didn't create this madness on earth. I didn't make the calls to line these people's pockets. I didn't create these gangs and groups in America. I have nothing to do with it. And it's not my problem. And why do I care about others that I'm not related to, or because that's just the type of person I am? Um, it has no concern of me that these people harass these women. Um, where I'm from, it's none of your business. And that's the way I need to be. And it is not my problem. I didn't create it. I tried to fix it. I got shut down. I got harassed, death threats. My phone rings all day. Uh, you know, our burner phone's real. Yes. Uh, is data, uh, uh, bad data being pumped into your phones and computers with updates? Yes. It's all bad. And I let it get to me. I let the people that live around here get to me. I let even these people have even controlled my own family. It's madness. And I don't want nothing to do with it. Like I said, my apologies. But it's no joking matter of the situation that we are in. And it don't really affect the rich. They don't care if the poor die or not. They don't really care. They'll tell you they care. They'll get on TV and tell you, yeah, they'll donate money to these people and all that, but it's people they know. It's people that go along with their programs that they help. It's people that keep their mouth shut that go far in this world. No matter what you see, the rule is keep your mouth shut. And I can't go by that rule. And it upsets a lot of people. And all they want me to do is go away because it must be obvious that I know what I'm talking about. Um, I'm sorry. I cannot. I cannot praise these people that did military time and they come out and they are killing Americans. I can't support these people. Even though they were in the United States military, I cannot support these people. And then they try and tell us that, well, we're doing this for America's protection. No, they're not. They're doing it to line their own pockets. And that's it. Gangs, clubs, secret societies. Why do they do what they do? It ain't to protect our children. It ain't to do nothing but line their own pockets. And I can't put up with it no more. And my apologies if I upset any women or law-abiding citizens that served in this military and didn't get out and break the law to make $1. Forgive me. But there's only so much people can take until they turn their backs and say, it's not my problem. And I'm getting to that point where I'm turning my back and saying, you know what? I'm not the president. I don't run this country, and it's not my problem. I can't control these people. They trespass on me, and they think it's okay that there'll be no repercussions on them. And the longer we do not do repercussions on these people, the longer that they will eat this country alive, like the cancer that eats us all alive. And I can't stand by no more and watch this country be ripped apart of something that I loved so much and was so of these people and friends that supported this country, and now we're stabbed in the back by the same ones that we went and fought wars for. I don't care if Joe Biden was a military man. He broke the laws. And when you have a country without laws, you got madmen running the country like Hitler, like Osama bin Laden's, and so many more. And if you folks cannot see that, then we are going to have to do what the senators and the congressmen and all these people are saying. We might have to burn it to the ground and start over. And that is a serious statement from the senators and Congress that it's come to that point where we might have to do drastic things in this country to save a few of the ones that are law-abiding citizens and family people. And I'm sorry that you folks think that this is a joke, but it ain't. And I'm trying to explain to these people how close this country is to being completely over with and handed over to another country to do a job. And they just think it's impossible. Nothing is impossible if you have the right people in the right places at the right time. And it ain't a joke. This ain't an act. This is me caring. Not Karen like the one that's complaining all the time. This is me having affections, not infection. This is me caring about the world, of people I don't even know, countries that I don't even go to or have family in, but still care about what madness is in their countries and how their citizens are suffering. If we can help a country, we will, but we can't let our country go down the tubes while others prosper off of our backs, our money. We're worried because we don't know if Joe Biden is sending money to Ukraine to have us attacked or assassinated. The very people that uncovered his madness might be dead, might have already been killed. So my apologies for getting upset. I know you folks don't understand politics. I know you folks don't understand the seriousness of this. People don't like rich people no more, especially the ones that are poor, and they get laughed at in front of their faces as these people feed off of us like vampires. So my apologies to everybody for losing control, but I'm tired of being controlled. So I know a lot of you don't understand. You don't have the brains or the brain capacity to understand the situation that America is really in. And it's our own country putting most of the squeeze on us and trying to blame others for it. And I know you don't understand, folks, because you have lives. You have children. You're not wrapped up into this stuff. And I'm not ever going to get wrapped up into it again. I don't care what happens. And it's not my problem. It's not my war. I didn't rip the American people off. I didn't sell us out. So it's not my war. It's not my problem to make good for what this country has done. It ain't my war. It's a war that these politicians got themselves into by breaking laws. And they want us to go fight a war that ain't real, that's propaganda made up. I can see if this was a war and they didn't have evidence that there was corruption, and this was brought on by the people that were corrupting the United States. They were lining their own pockets. And the law is, if you're a standing president, you cannot make money or deals while you are in the White House, even if you're a vice president. And that's what the evidence is pointing towards. That it's not fake. People, if I was sitting here and I had $15 million in my bank and I was corrupt, you wouldn't be hearing me right now. I would not give a crap. I didn't benefit from the deals that this government made. The government did. The citizens did not. We did not create COVID. We did not unleash it on our own people. It was not our fault, and it was not our problem. And they made it out to be the citizens' fault and the citizens' problem. And because they did that, they killed me for it. They took everything of mine. They lied. I have no say-so what Congress, Senate, or the White House does. And if I was I would vote that the United States military does not answer to politicians anymore. The United States military knows what to do. It's a machine. It knows right from wrong. It don't need a president telling it what to do. We don't even vote on it when we send people into war. We should vote on it as a country. Do we go to war with these people, or do we not, and maybe assist with food and other things? We're not doing it how it should be. We're doing it the way that they only know, that they live by, their 1976 bill that has caused massive death of this country. So my apologies for getting upset. And I'm starting to see a lot of people on YouTube and in the world not even care about it. Not even care about what they're doing to our children and our families. Not even care. These people have never taken care of a family member that has come home from a war, that is having problems. These people never, and I keep forgetting that, and it's not their fault. They've never had to take care of family members that were military people, that were used as guinea pigs, and then they come home and they tell us what they've done to them. And we got to watch these people suffer in front of our faces as these people laugh at us. They don't know what it's like to take care of somebody with a family member with a disability. They've never experienced it. I have. And it ain't fun, and it ain't pretty watching these people lose the light in their eyes. And it hurts me very much, and it makes me very angry. And I'm sorry. And my apologies to YouTube and YouTube world. But it's a joke to you folks, to real people that grew up military families. It's not a joke to us. We take it very seriously. Very seriously. And it's obvious most of you have not spent time taking a family member to a hospital, a VA hospital, and watching all these old timers lose the light in their eyes. And most of them still love this country. And you people don't know the pain of losing a family member to a murder or an accident or some psycho. And I keep forgetting you people are behind gated communities, and you got billions and millions of dollars, and you don't care if this country goes down in flames. And that's what breaks my heart the most, is watching this world crumble. And I keep forgetting you people are all behind gated communities, and you drive Rolls Royces, and you've never had to take care of a family member that was dying. You paid people to do it so you didn't have to see it. Well, we didn't have money, so we had to take care of our own that are suffering and dying. And I find it disgusting that this country has turned its back on these people that they once needed, but only needed to do a job because these people that were running the country made bad decisions and lined their own pockets as the rest of us suffered. And I cannot understand how this is God doing this to this country if it's supposed to be under God. And I can't deal with it no more. And I just want to say I'm sorry, because it was wrong for me getting upset on camera. It was wrong for me getting upset of what these YouTubers have been doing. And I don't trust anyone on YouTube anymore. None of these people have been locked up. All they did was take a vacation or something and produce old information that they had. So I'm done with all this. My apologies. Forgive me. And I don't belong in this world. And I surely don't belong in this madness. I didn't create it. And I'm tired of suffering. And I'm tired of being made out to be a crazy man. And I'm tired of being made out to be a deadbeat. And they only need me when they want backing on something. After that, I'm nobody. They only need me when they need a vote. And then after I vote, I'm nobody. I'm tired of this madness in this country and on this world. I'm tired of bowing down to the same governments that crucified Jesus. I'm tired of this hell that they created, and I'm tired of this hated identity that these people created. And I'm sorry I'm not the devil. And I'm sorry I have a heart. And I'm sorry that I have a mind and a temper. And I know what most of you are going to say. Well, you're just jealous because you don't have money. You're just jealous because these women love, I don't care what these women want. I don't care who these women love. My job wasn't to care or be jealous. My job was to make sure that they were safe and they weren't getting tangled up in these madmen's lives that are being watched and being questioned and picked up. Why am I watching out for these people? Maybe because their family members are serving in this military and they're home by themselves. Maybe that's why. Maybe it's just because I have a heart and I got too attached to these YouTube channels and these people and these women and men on YouTube. And I know what you're going to say. Oh, well, you must be gay if you're attached to a man. It's obvious. You people don't know what it is to have a friend that will go into battle with you. Where I'm from, you had friends. And you didn't bring them friends into a battle unless you were outnumbered. And I don't call my friends and say, hey, I'm having trouble with somebody. I don't do that. So my apologies to YouTube and the world, but I didn't create this war, and I didn't create the Bible, and I didn't create the laws. So my apology, and I'm just tired of being pushed to the side. And I'm tired of all this sickness and ugliness around me. And everyone says, well, you surround yourself with these people. Well, I didn't create their sicknesses and I didn't create their madness, but yet it surrounds me. So, my apologies to everybody. I will be taking down that video. I lost my temper. And I didn't lose my temper because people are saying I'm jealous or I'm poor or anything. I lost my temper because I'm watching my country go down the tubes. And I'm watching these rich people laugh at us, poor people and sick people. That's why I lost my temper. I lost my temper because YouTube cannot do a job. And it ain't their job to protect people on YouTube. And I'm angry because I'm watching this country slowly but surely be turned over to other countries so we can become slaves to that country. And I'm sorry, but I don't belong here. Nobody belongs here. I wish this on nobody. Nobody should see people dying in front of their faces. And nobody should watch these people. And my apologies to Ernie Shell, but I don't agree with him. I think he needs to change his life. But who am I to tell these people what to do? It's not my job. I can't tell these people to stop scamming people. I can't control their lives. I tried that once, and now I'm a dying person. My soul has been stolen and sold. And it's not that I don't have the courage to stand up and do things that the Bible says not to do. It's I'm being controlled by the Bible and government. Now, you folks have a good night. And once again, my apologies. I'm running out of options. I'm not a criminal. I'm a law-abiding citizen. And they don't have nothing on me or I would be in jail and in prison. I guess I changed my life at the wrong time. I guess I got sober and clean at the wrong time. I guess I backed the wrong people. as citizens, we are finally finding out that the people that we back are not what they say they are. Now, be safe. Keep an eye on your children. And if you want the truth, I don't know what's going to happen. We could wake up tomorrow, or we cannot wake up tomorrow. And not by our own choice. That's how serious this situation is. And I can't stand down to these people. I can't let them do this to me. I have no say-so what happens in this country. But I have a say-so what I let people do to me. And I'm not going to let these trespassers go until they pay for what they done. And I can't let these people walk all over me no more. And I cannot be a prisoner of this country or the society that they live in. So be safe, protect yourselves, and keep an eye on your children. And don't believe the propaganda that we are dealing with. I remember my grandfather telling me that it was propaganda. The U.S. government needed to fight a war. So they came up with a bunch of propaganda that wasn't true once they got home and found out. It's obvious you folks have never talked to a VA vet, a veteran from Vietnam, or that once they got over there, it wasn't what the government said it was. Most of them couldn't figure out what the heck they were even doing over there. So my apologies. And you folks have a good time. And is it true that people got infected that were doing their job as family members by taking these veterans to VA hospitals and stuff? Yes, it is true. Even though we don't wear the uniform, even though we didn't take an oath, we were succumbed to diseases by just taking them to a veterans hospital. We were succumbed to abuse and attack just because we were military family members. And that's why I lost my temper. And a lot of these people on YouTube think it's a joke. And I'm trying to explain that it's not a joke. I wish it was a joke, but it ain't. So you folks have a good night. Once again, my apologies for losing my temper. But I keep forgetting you folks have never seen death. You've never seen the light leave someone's eyes. You've never heard somebody gasp for their last breath. And I keep forgetting that. I keep forgetting. Now you folks have a good night. Be safe. And this is not an act. This is not me acting. This is me telling you the truth of the things that I've seen in my life. I keep forgetting you people haven't seen death. That you've never had to take care of somebody that was sick. You guys got so much money, you just pay someone to do it, and you lock them away in one of them rooms in a 20-room mansion, and you lock them in there, and you don't pay any attention to them. I forgot. I'm sorry, I forgot that you people don't know what real life is. Now, you folks, be safe, please, and have a good night. And please try and forgive me. And I keep forgetting that this world is not in love with me anymore. And I just don't belong here. The way I think is different than you people. You know what I like watching is these little kids get eyeglasses and see their parents for the first time. Or they get a hearing aid or something and they can hear their family members for the first time. That I keep forgetting you people don't know what real life is. Now, you folks have a good night and be safe. And remember, this ain't an act. This is me being me. How I really feel. God bless this world. And God bless this country, what's left of it. Soon you guys will see that what I speak is real. I hope to God that day never comes, but I think most of you, will see that I am real. And I have seen what I've talked about.